everybody doing today? Today, I'm feeling very Christmassy. Admittedly, I feel Christmassy a lot of the time. A lot of the year, I feel Christmassy. But I put my Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving, and I realized that I didn't put up any other Christmas decorations. When I went to do that, I realized that Augustus does not have a Christmas stocking. I have one at my parents' house in Florida. My sister has one, and my sister's boyfriend has one as well. So we all have a stocking, but Augustus does not have a stocking. And so I am going to make him a stocking. Let me interview him really quick. A large boy. He's so big. Okay, I just need you for a minute. I just need you for a minute, okay? Can we talk? You want Christmas presents? Yes. But you can only have Christmas presents if you have a stocking. So yeah, I'm gonna have to stop at the craft store and get some type of like trim for the top of the stocking. Which is great because I also have to go there and get a zipper for my other project that I'm not mentioning right now because we're just not gonna talk about it. Anyway, I've gotta go to the craft store and get trim for the top of it and also get a zipper. But first, I think what I'm gonna do is trace an idea of what I want to do for the stocking out. So yeah, let's do that. Also, just real quick, while we're here, I want to just talk about this really quick. My aunt got me, my godmother got me, a Harry Potter Lego advent calendar, and I think she got herself the Star Wars one, which I love for her. I don't know what this is, but I think it's for potions, and I think it's adorable. Look at it. I don't know what this is, but it's cute. Like, I love it. And then I have this. I know what this is. This is, like, for the Quidditch and stuff. And it's got the Gryffindor and the Slytherin. It's really cute. I like it. And then this is Harry Potter. This one was for today. Little Harry. Living his little life. Because he's Harry freaking Potter. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you. Okay, admittedly, I don't fully know what I'm doing, but I mean, how hard can it be, really? To, like, it's just a stocking. So, I guess it's like, you know, the top part. Gotta make it, like, semi, like, boot-shaped, I guess? You might be wondering, why are you doing this on your ironing board? And the answer to that is because I don't have a kitchen table. That's why. Okay, this is kind of... I feel like that's vaguely right. Maybe I can make it a little bit skinnier at the top. Right? And then I'll just add some trim stuff up here. You know, this feels correct. This feels correct to me. I'm gonna get scissors. And if you're hating on the shape of my stocking, don't, because I've never made a stocking before. I don't know how one is supposed to do this. And voila, a stocking for the cat. That's better. Iron her out just a little bit. I didn't give myself quite enough room in this little boot part, so I'm gonna just take off some. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to thread mark my stitches, but I'm gonna thread mark all around it just to make sure that I stitch it where I want to stitch it and I don't overdo it, because then, even though I'm not finishing the seams, if I cut it too close and the seam ends up too close to the edge, I'm gonna have a hole there, and I don't want to have to fix this at all. I want to just have it done and do it right the first time. So I'm gonna take some cream thread that is old and just thread mark where the pattern will be. I'm thread marking this. Basically all that means is I'm going to sew around in a really different color than my fabric and mark where I want my seams to be. This is really helpful if you don't have chalk, or if you've got, you know, a white fabric that really shouldn't be marked, if you've got a really difficult fabric that moves around a lot. This is the way to go, if you ask me. It can just be super duper helpful. I'm gonna go sew all of this, and I don't have trim for it yet, but I will be doing that next. Okay, now that this is all stitched up, I can take all of these out. Okay. Now we gotta clip this just a little bit, because these are curves, and curves always need a little bit of clippage around them. Otherwise they end up super weird. Okay, I'm also gonna take off some of this excess because it's just a lot of fabric. And we don't want all that sitting in there. That's not what we wanted, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's gonna be fine. It's going to be fine. So, real quick, I don't know what Augustus is getting into, but he needs to remember that this is a part of his Christmas present. And if he's naughty, he's not getting nothing. Augustus! What are you destroying? You may be asking yourself, why are you even like pressing this if you're not gonna finish the seams? Well, because I'm not a heathen and I still want it to look decent. And in order to look decent, it has to be pressed. Those are the rules passed down by the sewing gods. I don't make the rules. I just follow them, okay? Okay. So now we flip. We do the same thing to the other side. Just folding it back onto itself and pressing it down. And then just be very careful not to burn yourself because it sucks. It's really nice and makes me feel a whole lot better about this whole thing is that I've got a lot of this red fabric left, so if I really mess this up, I can just fix it. Oops. Did I not press this on your side? No, I did. Okay. Just didn't go. That's fine. I'm gonna press this a few different ways probably, because I don't know why I did it this way. I just never pressed something like this before. And I was like, oh, why not? This is kind of trash. I don't like it. So I'm gonna do the old-fashioned way, opening her up, pressing her flat this way. Okay. So the trick is, since I'm not going one side at a time, the trick is going to be to make sure that this seam is nice and open on both sides. So that when I do this, it's okay. Yep, we're good. Okay, nice. Okay, now we're going to flip her inside out. Actually, I'm going to let this cool just for a second. Oh my god, this is so cute. Ah! It's adorable. His little stocking. Like it. Okay. Good. This is cute. I like it. I can put this up in my house without feeling too much shame, I think. So cute. Oh my god. I love it. Okay. Real quick, let's give it a nice press on this side. Just to really make her crisp. This is good stuff, man. I'm, not to toot my own horn, but this is fantastic. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm a sewing god. This is really cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me know if you guys want me to make you some stockings, because apparently I'm real good at making stockings. It's so cute. Oh my god. I might need to go out and get trim like right now. I wasn't gonna do it right away, but I might need to go get some trim right now and finish this like straight up, because I love it so much. Look how cute that is. Oh my god, I can't. So, there's our stocking done. Now we have to add some trim. This trim is shedding, but it's fine. We're gonna get through it. I'm gonna figure this out logistically for a second, hold on. I don't think I'm gonna whip stitch it. I think I'm just gonna straight up stitch through the trim, like around the trim, straight through the back of it, so that it sews onto both sides. Go through. Oh, you know what? So if you're having trouble getting your thread to go through, cut it a little bit on a diagonal, because it will help get some of the threads through the eye. Once you get a couple, you don't need to get all three. You just need to get two. Because that's the funny thing about thread. I don't think people know that. Thread isn't just one string. Thread is two to three strings, all wound together. Nowadays, it's almost always three. I used to think when I was a kid that thimbles were so that you didn't poke yourself with the pointy side of the needle. That is not what thimbles are for. Thimbles are so that you're not constantly stabbing yourself with the back half of the needle, because both sides of sewing needles are actually pretty sharp. Obviously one side is sharper than the other, but it really does, they really are pretty pokey, and you can really make your hands rough when you sew. And obviously that used to be like a big no-no. You wanted to have soft hands. All I'm doing, by the way, is a back stitch, like really, really big back stitches. Because I want this to stay on, but it's not like imperative. Because again, it's not going through a washer. It's not going to be taking a ton of strain, but I do want to make sure that's going to stay on. I'm not going to have to worry about it, which is the only reason I'm not just doing a running stitch through it all. I was wondering why I have so much of this extra fabric. It's because I didn't use the fabric that I just measured out to do this with. Whoops. That's okay. Honestly, it's probably better to do it this way. And I am catching the inside of this as well with each of these stitches. I'm doing my best to catch the inside as well, and I'm checking that with my third finger. I'm also not exactly doing a straight line either, because again, I'm trying to hide the thread the best that I can. And it doesn't need to be neat because the thread is hidden on both sides, so no one's gonna really go in there and be like, your seams aren't straight. I'm just gonna push this through the back, do a little bit of a berry, but I'm trying not to catch the outside of the fabric too much when I'm doing this, just anchoring the thread a little bit, and then clip. There we go. Okay, so now, real quick, I'm just gonna chop off all this excess that doesn't belong here. That got a little messy, but that's okay. Now, because this got weird, now it looks like that, I'm gonna sew these two, the top bits together, just real quick. Ah! I lost my needle. Nobody move. I have lost the needle. Okay, got it.
Hi, come here. It's the end of the video. No, come here. It's the end of the video.
Do you like what Mommy made you? I made you this nice thing. Do you enjoy it? Oh my god, you're actually looking at it. Look at you. You're so intelligent. So smart in there. Okay. Hold on, wait. The stocking is Gustus approved. So, I made this video a while ago. Not like terribly long ago, but probably like a week or two ago. And then I didn't post it right away because what I posted last week, which was me ironing wrapping paper, was very funny to me. I filmed that after I wrapped up the filming for this video, and it was just because I had to wrap my parents' Christmas presents because they were coming to visit me. And I was like, oh, this is hilarious. I'll just use this. It'll be great. So I posted that instead because I thought it was very funny and I didn't want to cut it down to just fit at the end of this video. Also because I have finals this week and my parents were visiting me this past weekend. So I haven't had a lot of time to film something new. So I decided to post that last week and I'm posting this week. I will in fact update you on all of the Advent Lego Harry Potter things that I have assembled since last I filmed. And yes, overall I think this was a successful project. The stocking is cute and it works functionally as a stocking. Can in fact put things in there. I have taped it to this because I don't have the Velcro command strips that I thought I had, but that's okay. So yeah, this is the end product, and I think it looks great, and I'm really happy with it. I think it's a cute thing, and now I know how to make them, so I can continue making them in the future. Let me know if you want a stocking. I can make you a stocking. 10 out of 10. But yeah. I'm gonna go study for my finals now. Got 2 tomorrow. I'm gonna study for those and probably read a bunch. Probably read more than I should. And then eat all of the cookies that I have made. So yeah. Bye. Here is my most recent Lego. This is the arch thing in the place with the prophecies. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. That's Voldemort. I think this is the Triwizard Cup. That is the Goblet of Fire. That is like the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets. There's Moaning Myrtle. There's the bus. There's the Dementors when they go to like harass Harry. There's Sirius Black. He's my favorite. I love him. There's the car in the Whomping Willow. Harry Potter. The Quidditch thingies and whatever the heck that thing is.